Artifex. I'm Conscious, and these two are Choicken and Doodles. Guys, state your names and say hello.
Hello, my name is Choicken.
Hello, I'm Doodles.
And I'm Conscious, as I've already stated. But you know what? You know what's super cool? Traveling. Traveling is pretty neat, you know? I like traveling. A lot of people like traveling, except for the recluses in their houses staying at home. Which honestly, I understand. I like staying at home, playing video games. But we've all everyone here currently has traveled somewhere out of the country, whether it be like places that I don't know. I've been to Peru. I don't know, Choicken, where have you been?
Usually out of state or into the Philippines.
Ooh, Philippines. I have some pretty good stories about like Peru and like my family and all that. Doodles, where have you been?
I've been out of state and Hispanic places. I think there's a better word for it, but I don't know.
I don't know about you, but usually when I travel, I always go like because of family. But I don't know. How about you guys?
Yeah, family, and sometimes just like I don't know, a day off.
A day off? What, you travel just because of a day off?
No, just, like summer break.
I think that's more than a few days.
Well, like we just like go there for like I don't know a week, and then we go to somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, I think whenever I go and travel, like usually my mother is Peruvian, so I go to Peru like almost I guess every other summer, and I stay there with my cousins and all that, and I just stay there and I basically do exactly what I do now except with my cousins. Yeah. Yeah, how about you guys? What are some stories that you guys have about like going to places?
I've got one. I went to Yosemite Park maybe 2 years ago. The canyons are pretty cool.
Ooh. Oh.
Wait, am I talking about the right thing? I don't remember. The canyons were pretty cool. A lot of people just kept throwing something over the canyons.
Whoa,
and there was like a bunch of rabbits that I wanted to carry.
Rabbits? Were they cute?
Yeah, they were gray.
Oh, gray rabbits. So wait, they threw like coins over or something? Did they throw coins?
No, just stuff.
Just stuff. Just stuff. Like what do you mean? Like just stuff? Like full on couches over the Yosemite.
I don't want this
paper.
couch anymore. I said like throwing couches or like TVs.
Yeah,
I don't want this stuff anymore.
That's what I
Throw
thought.
it out
Like
in Canada.
that's what I thought. Like what? Get rid of this old TV. Might as well throw it over the Yosemite.
Okay.
Like, what
some of them were just
over?
some of them were just coins, and then other mediocre things like a crumple of paper, a pencil, and then really absurd stuff that I don't want to talk about because I can't remember.
So you mean trash and littering?
Yep. Yes.
I
littering.
thought you were gonna mean like something meaningful or something. Like I'm gonna make a wish so that I can have a newborn child. Bling. No, it's just paper and like crumpled up like what trash?
So what do you expect from most tourists?
I mean, yeah, yeah, understandable. Question, where is Yosemite?
Yosemite. I feel like it's in Nevada, but I'm too lazy to check.
Yosemite.
Yosemite
Valley?
Like I feel like I'm talking about the wrong thing.
Yosemite? Oh, isn't there a character somewhere in like
Yosemite
named Yosemite?
What?
Yosemite from like not Daffy Duck? No. Um,
Once more?
I'm thinking of like a character, like a cartoon character named Yosemite. Yosemite Sam. Yeah. Sam. Yosemite
I
Sam.
feel like I'm talking about something wrong.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
There's something wrong.
He had like a red beard and a hat. He was like, you darn deprived children. No. Yosemite.
It wasn't Yosemite Park. It was the Grand Canyon.
It was
What?
the Grand Canyon.
I knew something was wrong.
I heard a clack, and I'm just like, no, it's what's it called?
The Grand
The Grand
Canyon.
Canyon. The Grand Canyon. That. Why did you think of Yosemite National Park?
I don't know. I think Grand Canyon wasn't the most grand name that I could remember.
Is it? Wait, is that in Nevada? Is it in Nevada?
I swear to God. Canyon. Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon.
It is
Wait, so
in...
people were throwing trash into the Grand Canyon?
Yes. Yeah.
Shame on you, tourists. Shame. I want to go to the Grand Canyon. Oh, I want to go into the Grand Canyon. I want to go
Arizona.
Wait, when you go to the Grand Canyon, how is it? Like, do you go into the Grand Canyon?
No, but I did take like a helicopter.
Ooh.
Expedition to it. I went through a helicopter and it just took about maybe half an hour and then we came back. The helicopters were really loud.
I want to go on a helicopter. I've never been on a helicopter. That seems like so much fun. How was it scary at all? I feel like it would be scary.
No, not really. When you get in, you have to wear headphones to cover out the noises.
Huh. Interesting. Wait. Do they give you like muffle headphones?
Like muffled. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. At my school once, they had I think it was like an occupational presentation, like to show off a ton of different occupations. I think one of them was like a rescue thing, and they brought in a full-on like helicopter in the middle, not in the middle of the school, but like on the football field. Football field as in like football field. Like soccer field. And then they landed a full-on helicopter down on in the middle of the soccer field, and they landed it and then they took off and they went off somewhere. Everyone was just staring at it. They had to stay like at the end of basically at the school in order to watch it because it was so windy. But I got to see it and it was really cool, honestly. I don't know. That was so weird. But wait, Doodles, don't you have some stories about I don't know, when you've traveled or something?
Oh yeah, I do. Um, like one time I went to Nicaragua to
Nicaragua?
see
Yeah.
Nicaragua to a wedding. I think it
Ooh.
was like probably like 2 years ago.
Mhm.
But it was really nice, but at the same time I hated it mainly because like I don't like wedding outfits or anything fancy. I hated it, and wearing shoes were not my size, and clothes they were. I think it was like probably like for their I'll take a guess, probably like 90 degrees or more. I don't know,
Ooh.
or maybe 100.
Heck
But I
no.
don't know. It was really sweaty, and I could not take the heat. And also like where the place was like, I don't know, it was like there was like some mountains and some steeps of hills, and like uh I don't know how to put it, but like there's like only one building, like there was no other houses, there's only just that house. Very confusing. There's only like a bathroom, a kitchen, and the main room of like the wedding. um I didn't have I didn't talk to anyone, mainly because um I don't really know that much people over there, my family's. So I was just like walking around.
Yeah.
I sometimes like tripped on like in the mountains. I mean, I don't know,
Huh.
but because like they had like all steep, so my leg was sore. had bruises.
Ugh.
Uh,
Mm.
and it took like I think like probably like 3 hours to take pictures and then like finally like the wedding to start.
Hmm.
Um, after I when it ended, I just like decided to take everything off my coat, the shirt, and like kind of took all my shoes off. Only where I was sitting at,
Mhm.
not to walking around. I just like felt free and it's like guys, good. And then I just like felt the breeze just came out to me and it's like feeling my sweat and I hated it. It was disgusting.
Just
Yeah,
finally
it wasn't.
nice and
It
just
was.
nice
Yeah.
breeze, just relaxing. But Jesus,
Yes. And
I've never been to a wedding, but I kind of want to just for like that experience, and then I can just never do it again. You know?
mm,
Mhm.
Hmm. I know. I think one of my cousins is having what's it called? A wedding at some point. I think it's somewhere in October, and I'm not sure. I think it's my first one of my cousins to get married, and I'm just like, haha, that's a long time off for me. It's a ha ha ha.
I'm
Bruh.
try I'm trying to remember a swimming pool, like a really great swimming pool
Swimming
in the
pool.
Philippines where it was, yeah, a really great place to just have a swim in because it's surrounded by a bunch of trees, forestation. Then right next to it is like a big
yeah.
river of
Ooh.
really
I
fast
remember.
waterfall.
Can I? Okay. I remember a story. There was one time like I went to the pool. It was at when I was like visiting. Um, I almost drowned. Uh,
Oh.
let's start it off from there. Because I was little. I didn't know any Spanish, so like if it asks me a question or anything, I just like don't say anything or just stare at them. I don't know.
Just a kid that
And
just stares at people. Just like, oh, I've seen a kid like that, just like staring at me because they didn't know what I was talking about. And mind you, I was like the only only like when I go to Peru, I'm like the only person who actually speaks English. And then one of my little cousins just stares at me when I try and talk to them like in English. So I'm just like, she just stares at me like she's just like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Could you leave, please? You're making me uncomfortable. So I just walk away slowly. Continue though.
oh yeah. Um. So what happened? I was like going in the pool, and there's like two areas, the deep and like in the short end.
Mm.
So I decided to go to the deep end, even though the deep end was very deep, and um also nobody warned me to like go over there, so I just went over there. So I was grabbing on to the sides
Yeah.
and just like going around.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just wanted to seem cool.
Mhm.
And my hands slipped and then I got in the water. Started like I was trying to get out. Um trying to get help and like in front of me my parents was there
Mhm.
and I was asking them like to help me like get me out. And then uh first they laugh and then they help me.
Oh.
Um
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like they were laughing, and then I was like trying like getting their hand. I was like, come on, someone, just like I can't get up,
Mhm. Oh.
and this
I have a
um
story after yours. Go though.
okay, so like the they got me out of the water, and it's like okay, and then I went back and almost like went back to this deep end, go like finish what I was doing. I slip again, they save me again, and um I finished like my I don't know the deep I don't know I don't even know what I was doing there.
Trying to
And there was
adventure
another
into the
time,
deep.
yes. And there was another one like I went to the other pool was like for adults
Mhm.
mainly because it was like a I think it was like the water was like hot and I went to uh another deep end doing the same thing and
Lesson just doesn't
um
get learned.
almost yeah yes almost drowned and a lady like saved me, and she said like, "Are you okay?" But she said it in Spanish, and I didn't know what she was saying. It's like, so I pretended to like, I cannot hear at all, like
Oh
doing
no.
yes, that seems rude, but like I was like, I just
Mm.
stared at her, and I was just like moving my hands around. Looks like I did learn sign language, but like just moving my hands. I only know like one sign language,
Oh
but
no.
yeah. And it's like, oh, and then she's like, oh, you cannot speak, and it's like shaking my head, yes. Um, yeah, and that's it.
I have a kind of similar thing with like the drowning thing. At one point I went to like a
Yeah.
water theme park, and I went there was this wave pool somewhere in there, and it was like
Mhm.
super like like real waves, like ones that go crashing down on you and like really pull you down. So I decided, as a
Mm.
little tiny toddler, well, toddler as in like 10, I was like 10 years old, as a little tiny baby that it was, I decided to go to the deep end, which, mind you, was very incredibly deep. And there were like at okay, so the waves went at intervals, so like rounds. So 1 minute it would be like super calm waters, and that would be my chance to go to the deep end before it starts getting super wavy and I can't move. So I
Yeah.
decided to go to the very deep end when it wasn't like when it was calm, shallow water. And then once the waves decided to, turn on, because apparently they turn on, they just completely like splashed on me. I was like one of the only tiny kids in the very deep end, and I was just like trying to swim as much as I could. I was holding on to the edge, of course, but then I lost grasp of it, so I went like back first, like face up underneath the water, and my nose felt terrible after that. I was like, my mom was right next to it, and I was like, when I'm like panicking, I laugh, like I start laughing, and my mom thought I was having a dandy old time while I was drowning. I was like, "Help me, please! I'm kind of dying over here." And she was just like, "What?" And then she realized, like, "Oh my gosh!" And then she handed me her hand, and I finally like, oh my! I finally got up on the shore, and I was like, "Oh my god, I want to do that again." So I did it again, and they saved me again. But it was so much fun that I kept doing it until they just like, no, you're not allowed in the wave pool anymore. But it was so fun,
Um,
kind of, I guess. But except for the nose thing, like you know how water gets stuck in your nose.
yeah.
Mm.
Except for
True.
that, I loved it because I was just like kind of being taken away by water, uh, you know. And then she, I don't know how she thought I was like how my mother how she knew that I was kind of drowning in some way. She grabbed me out somehow. I don't even remember how. I think she got like a stick and just like, "Hey, grab on, young child. Grab on to go to safety." Like driftwood. So I got it. I mean, I'm safe right now. I lesson learned. I maybe question mark. I
Probably not.
probably not. Honestly, I'd probably do it again if I could. I'm bigger now. I can do it even better. I can drown better now.
Yeah.
I can drown better now. Oh my, Choicken, have you ever been to a water park though? No.
I did in the Philippines, maybe twice, to different places.
Ooh, what's it like in the Philippines?
Well, there was this one swimming pool area where it's very covered with forestation, like I've told you a couple times.
Hmm.
And
Like,
a lot of areas, there was a big pool that had reefs in it.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like reefs, like coral reefs.
Like man-made reefs, but you could hold on to it if you're going like up
Up. Is it like
to the
on the
water.
sides of like pools or something?
No, no, it was at the bottom.
Would it if you stood on it though? Wouldn't that hurt? How deep
Oh, it
was it?
was pretty deep, so it wouldn't really hurt you.
Oh dang! Like how deep?
Mm. since I was like at least maybe 8 years old,
Mhm.
I would have been at least 4 foot, 4, 5, and that would be at least
Oh, teeny.
14 feet.
14 feet. Oh,
14 feet.
jeez. 14 feet. Oh my
They go hard.
Dang.
dang. That's a deep pool right there.
I don't know. Maybe my brain, my little eighth
14
child
feet.
brain, was
That's
just
like that's like 2 basketball players at least.
maybe I was just exaggerating it because my little brain couldn't comprehend it.
Whoa, you're glitching
But
out
there,
there. Dang, heck. Oh no, that's at least 2 basketball players standing on top of each other. I don't know why I made that analogy, but it is.
Mm.
Dang, wait, so were the man-made coral reefs like colored or anything? Because that's pretty cool.
Just really pale with color because it's been in the water for a long time.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
Was that like a
But
full-on what's it called? A full-on like theme park?
no, it was just a swimming pool.
Oh.
I think it was right next to a hotel. Just for
Oh.
traveling and shit. Oh, I know.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
There was also huts where you can just have a little lunchtime there too.
Little huts.
Yeah,
What do you mean little
I
huts?
liked it. Little huts.
Little
Like,
huts?
it's like the area where you just relax and just look at your kids play in the water.
Ah, yes, and watch your kids drown? Ah, yes, it's perfect
Pretty
vantage
secured.
point. A perfect vantage point to watch your kids drown.
But there was also a closed off area where you could just look at the raging waterfall, just kind of look at it, but it has to be in a specific area.
Ooh. A raging waterfall.
Yeah.
That's new. Wait.
Mm.
Hmm.
It was pretty cool. I liked it. I would like to go back there.
Now that I realize it, I don't think I've ever seen like a real actual waterfall. Oh. Bucket list, where are you? I need to write something.
I
Great.
forgot the name of the swimming pool area.
Oh.
This,
I don't.
mm.
I don't know why, but it reminded me of Machu Picchu, which I've never been.
Mm.
But since my family is all in like Peru, uh, ironically, I've never been to Machu Picchu. Although a lot of people say that, like, hey, have you been to Machu Picchu? It's in Peru. Like, no kidding. I know it's in Peru. I've just never been. Like, yes, I know. And then I have to listen to them like, oh, Machu Picchu is so beautiful. One of my teachers. Because they've been there. And they're just like, have you been to Machu Picchu? It's very beautiful. I know it's beautiful, but I've never been. And people keep, like, telling me, like, oh, you should go, you should go. But it's not exactly up to me. Myrrh. But, like, I can't really do anything about it. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, the food in Peru is really good. Like, ceviche. Oh, it's Spanish food is mostly based around fish, from what I can tell. There's some, like, stir-fry stuff, so, like, some stuff from, like, China. Like, they call it, like, China stuff. China.
China.
Yeah, so, I don't know. When they, like, refer to, like, Chinese food, it's, like, Chino or, like, China food. It's like that, but a lot of their food is so good and based around, like, fish and stuff. So, like, if any of you have gone to, like, a Peruvian restaurant, they sure as heck have, ceviche. Have either of you tried
Oh
ceviche?
yeah.
It's,
No.
If you guys
Because I
go...
was a picky eater. And then it's like, nah, I don't want that.
It's so good though. You need to if you ever anyone here, you guys gotta go to a Peruvian restaurant and order ceviche. And whatever you do,
Mm.
if you want something else, by all means, you can get that. Agudito is all right. Pollo a la brasa is all right. But ceviche, that's like my go-to thing in Peru. Mm. Oh, that reminds me, actually. Not to mention they have like specific foods in Peru, but they also have this one soda. It's called Inca Cola, and whenever I go there, I always
Mm?
have to have it. Cause like the Incas in Peru, you know, uh,
Oh.
the ancient Incas, so um they named a soda after it. So whenever I go there, they
Yeah.
always have Inca Cola, and I start craving it when I go back to the States because they just don't have it here unless you go to like a specific Peruvian restaurant, and it tastes so. It's like it's like normal soda, but when you don't have it and only in a specific place you have it, it tastes really good. I don't know why, but it does.
Mm.
I don't know. Are there any like specific sodas specific to countries? Cause I don't know, cause that's definitely a specific soda to a country.
Yakult.
Yeah.
Like what though?
Mm.
I forgot the brand's name.
Yakult.
Yakult? What?
Yakult.
What?
Am I cutting
Oh
up?
Yakult?
no.
Yakult.
Is that a soda?
Yoko?
It's like carbonated milk.
Carbonate? Ooh, what? Carbonated milk?
Um.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it's in a little plastic bottle, and then you have to pop the top open with your nail or just peel off the top and then drink it.
Oh.
Wow. What?
Oh. Have you tried milk in a bag?
What is
I've
wrong with
heard
you?
of that. I've heard of that though. I've heard of that, but I've never. No. No, I haven't.
Oh,
No,
I have tried it before.
How
it's gonna
how
Um,
is that?
spill.
it's just milk in a bag.
How easily
Uh,
does it spill though? Come on, it has to spill easily.
it okay. So there's a certain way to drink it without spilling in it, because
Mm?
there's a circle in top of it. That's where you put like the straw in there to drink, or you can rip the on the corners to drink it. Um, like my old school had it before, but like in Nicaragua, like I
Mm?
remember they had some of those. They had
What?
bags of just milk for
What?
some reason, and also water.
Bags of water? How do
Yeah.
they
What?
keep those from popping though? That's my question. Cause like those would
Oh,
be ooh.
like I don't know. They use like a special type of um of bags. I don't know, but
Is it like plastic bags?
yeah, they're plastic.
But those would be so easy to
Oh
pop.
God.
I don't know
Yeah.
why, but like I just kind of want to pop one and just to see how it would explode. I don't know why, but I do. I want to see it. Hmm.
Well, I used to pop one of those. I remember
Mm.
there was like sometimes. Oh, one I remember this time. One time in Nicaragua. So I was I don't really remember that well, but it was like me and my cousins and my family, we were going to a party for, I think, like for a birthday party,
Mhm.
and um I kept asking on like, can we leave, can we leave, but she's like, okay, like just wait. And
Mhm.
I kept waiting. It was like already night, and I kept asking um like 5 minutes, like ask her,
Five,
wait
ten
for
minutes.
5 minutes.
Five,
Yeah,
ten
just
minutes.
I keep doing it, and then I thought I just like gave it up. It's like, you know what? I am gonna walk home. So I walk home by myself. Remind you, I'm like probably 10,
Yeah.
and like it was already the middle of the night. So I don't know how, I don't even know how I did not get taken. There was people just like saw me and just like kept going what they were doing, and then
Mhm.
I just kept walking. And not it probably took me to get home
Mhm.
probably like 1 hour. It was a walk. Um,
Oh jeez.
so yeah. Nobody like even noticed. I just like walked out the building and I just like going home. And also like I did know people was in the neighborhood. Um, I didn't because I was a young child. I don't know these peoples.
Mhm.
Sometimes
Mhm.
like when I visit and it's like, oh my god, name. You remember? He's like,
Name.
yeah, because they would say my name. It's like, yeah, cool. I don't know. I'd just be awkward and it's like, you want to play this game? Even you're the same age as me. Don't know you, but cool, I guess. And
Cool, I
also,
guess.
you're in this neighborhood. I don't know. But I was walking back home and finally made it home and going to the door, and it was locked. And so
Of
I
course.
tried the I tried the back entrance, the front entrance, and so I tried both the entrance, the back and the front. They were both locked, of course. So I just waited,
Yeah.
and finally, um, someone noticed I was gone, and then and his my cousin and her boyfriend, uh, they were on a motorcycle. So like they just
Mhm.
both of them they were worried after that like they
Mm.
actually like why you left? Then it's like I want to go home. I want to sleep because it's past the curfew.
Mm.
I'm tired.
That's some
And
determination right
yeah,
there.
I just termination. And then my cousin opened the door and after that I just fell asleep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yay.
That's me
And then
every
after
time
that
I
my
come
mom
home from
came
school.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that my mom came home and just like why you did that? Yeah, very concerned.
Yes, of course. If you just got up and left from a party, yeah, I'd be pretty
I like
concerned.
I even said to her, it's like I'm like okay, I'm going, and then it's like okay.
It's like, oh yeah, okay, make it home, alright. Just like, next time, just make sure to take the key. Cause,
Um,
I've had a similar story to that, but like, I, I won't. I wasn't that far. It was probably like 15 minutes. From a, I think from my house, it was like 15 minutes to a park, and me and my dad went to a park. I think. Wait. Oh no 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 no. It would there was this bus stop next to a park, and usually my dad would walk me, but I don't know why. But I think I forgot my key. And I went to
mhm,
my house, and I didn't have the key, so I had to wait there. I think I went into the. This is an apartment, so there was a small like little balcony kind of thingy with
Mm.
like an iron kind of railing to like separate out like little section of the house. So there was this railing and I didn't have my key so I couldn't get into the house. So I just waited there until one of my parents came home so I could go into the house. So finally I got in and then I basically just slept the entire time.
Mm.
I'm Is this something a lot of kids do? Just like walk away. I don't know anymore.
Yep.
Choicken? Wait a second, you?
I I mean I've done it before.
yeah. My brother like forgot his keys, so we just waited for my mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why is this? Why?
Like I did have a
I think
runaway story from a birthday before though.
A runaway story from a birthday? Ooh, do tell.
Yeah. I this was in the
how
like this was in the Philippines and maybe when I was like a bit of a 5 years old, I got tired of my own birthday party and I talked
Oh.
my two friends to come with me and then go to their house. So they're like, ah,
Mm.
yeah, let's go. Then let me tell you, my neighborhood was like built on a really, not that really tall mountain, bit of a hill.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to go run down the damn street. And then we just realized that we got lost in the middle of it. Uh,
Ah, yes.
So we just started walking by ourselves, trying to find their house. And the only way we could find it was like,
Did they not know where their
their
house was?
no, I think they didn't know, but they said, "Oh, just follow the noise of our dog." So we did, and we found a house that had a dog.
A house that had a dog.
We
Not
got
the
tired
house.
of running. Yeah.
Not the
We got
house. You just found
confused.
a house with a dog. Some
Yeah.
random house with a dog.
A house with a dog. A house, a dog.
Oh my
A
Yeah.
house
god.
in a dog. A house, there's a dog.
Oh my god.
Okay. So it was starting to set, and we were like really tired at this point. So I was the only one that knew the way to my house, so we just ran back up the mountain too. And once we got there, they were like, "Oh, you're back."
Oh, you're back from your adventure. Yes. Did you tell them?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you tell them that that you guys left?
No.
So you guys just like wandered the town, just like, okay.
Yeah. I
I'm
thought it was pretty funny.
just like leaving your own birthday party. Well, technically it's your birthday party, so your birthday party goes wherever you go. Wouldn't that be? So you
Ooh.
are the party.
I am the party.
I am the party. Yes.
It's a great idea.
Exactly. So the party goes wherever you go, because tis your birthday. As long as you bring one balloon with you, then it's considered a party. A party with people. Yes.
2 people and the birthday girl.
2 people and the birthday girl. Just bring like 2 mannequins. Yes. This is my party. Have one of them like,
Yes, my friends.
ah yes, friends.
Oh,
I know all about
I have
those.
a story. Have a story. So every time I travel, I always get mosquito bites, and I hate it a lot. Like I don't bring protection to like stop it. So like, um, there's like 3 stories of it. So the first one I'll tell the one from Nicaragua. So it started from there. It was getting like worse and worse. I kept itching, and I was like, oh, I thought like, oh, it was just not like it was just small, so it was like gonna go away. No, it kept getting worse and worse, and then I told my mom about it, and then like we were getting food for some reason. Like, okay, let me get food first. Then we got food. Went to um the farmers market.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember, like she got like a pink cream. I don't know what it was,
What?
and yeah, it was something. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Okay.
And sunscreen. She got me sunscreen. She put the sunscreen on first, and then the pink cream on me. And it's like, you'll be okay. And it's like, okay. So I fall asleep, woke up, and there was more still. Um, I kept putting it every day. Didn't work. It kept getting itchy more.
Yeah.
My skin was like turning red and blood coming out.
What?
Another one. Um, yeah, it was like worse. And then I went back home. It was normal. It was fine. Not getting mosquito bites. And it's like I feel like there's something wrong. Like me going to another state. Um, another one. I think it was Italy, and
Italy.
same thing. Yeah, Italy.
Italy,
The
fancy.
like ooh,
Ooh.
Italy fancy.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, like the hotel, I will say it was good. Like in the front entrance, it was fine, and then like upstairs, they're like the up top, the stairways, it ends. Not like going to like the roof. It just ends
Like just
there.
like a
Just
and dead end. Like stairs that
Wow.
go
yes.
nowhere.
There was yeah. There's a stair that goes nowhere. and I'm just like, what is that? And why? And the whole the rooms, they were like, I don't know how to put it. It was like an apartment. I don't
Mhm.
know. It was like an apartment, weird, and the elevators, I want to say don't look safe. The stairs didn't look safe because like
Mm.
you can easily fall.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh
Mm.
um
So it wasn't that
the
great.
room, and also yeah, it wasn't great. And
Mm.
also there was no air conditioning, so like it was really hot.
Yeah.
And so they like in the night they always like open the balcony door,
Uh huh.
and I fall asleep, and then in the morning I just get bumps in my body,
Ooh.
like and now itchy, and then just like why is it itchy? And then like they don't get mosquito bites, and I do, and it's like why are they targeting me? I'm getting
It might have
bullied
been
from
like bed bugs or
mosquitoes.
something. Ooh. No.
I don't know.
Bed
I don't
bugs.
know.
That
Probably.
in my head. Oh no, I don't like bed bugs. Oh, that's
Probably
terrifying to
that.
me.
No. Probably that.
No.
Maybe because like I didn't have my they didn't like put like two bed. They just like got one bed and just gave me like I don't know, a mattress. I don't remember what it was. It was something.
Mm. It was
So
something.
I didn't
Bed bugs.
uh
It might have been bed bugs,
I won't
probably.
know it. No, I would know it was bed bugs because I seen one, and guy, I did not. I always thought it was like like a metaphor is like don't let the big bugs bite. I thought it was like
Yeah.
oh monsters. No, it is not. It was actually bugs. Me got terrified. Uh,
Ugh. That's
um,
I hate bed bugs. That just
I
puts
never really
crawls on
saw
my
one.
skin. No, no, no.
Okay, so like in Italy, we went to um a wine farm. I didn't. It was very weird.
Oh, and
I was the.
what's it called? I forgot
Hmm?
what it's called. What is wine farm? What's a wine farm called? I forgot what it's called.
I don't know.
Somehow, at
I
some point,
didn't
I'll
bother
like
to like.
somehow I'll just jump in with the name of it. Yeah,
Okay, let's call it winery farm. I don't know.
winery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Give that name. So, I was the only kid. So like there was like yeah like jokes me don't understand, and just sitting down. Like we were sitting down in the I don't know. It looked like an auditorium, but like a small one.
Mhm.
So they were just telling the history of like how wine was created, and then like then went into like another room,
Mm.
like how cheese was made, and they were just like sending
Ah,
cheese,
yes. Interesting
and then they
stuff.
like yes, and then after that they went to me and said like here you want to have a cheese, and it's like no, I want string cheese. At that they confused, and it's like we don't have that. And it's like okay, I will take the cheese. I
Mm.
I took one bite, I throw it away. I just like it's like not letting anyone see I'm throwing this away. So I just like pretended I was chewing gum, so I spit it out.
Yeah.
Um yeah. And after I just asked my mom like, can I just give me a mint gum?
Yes.
After that they like took us in the final room to like talk about the wine again, and like how wine like there's different types of wines, and then after like they're like giving out wines, and then
Yeah.
they like my parents were not with me for some reason. I don't know. I just remember like they were not with me for the last talk. I don't know.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
there was like a lady next to me, and then like she told me like like something about like wine. I don't know. It was like ha 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 something like about wine,
Mhm.
and I just like yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said to her. I just looked at her confused, and just like I just agreed with her what she said, and
Uh-huh.
then like they were passing out wines to drink, and then like they got to me and it's like, "Ooh, do you want wine?" And I just like looked at her and it's like I'm still a kid. I don't
This is
even.
illegal. You can't give
I
me
just look at her so.
wine.
It's like I looked at her so confused. It's like I don't. I'm like, why do I want wine? I don't know. Then like they laugh and it's like okay.
It
Then I heard
walks
my
away
mom like.
slowly. Just like,
Yeah.
oh right,
Um.
illegal. Let me walk away.
And then and then like I heard like my mom outside screaming like my name and like
Mm,
trying to find me. I was like, and I realized like, oh shoot, we're about to leave. I just stayed here longer for some reason.
mm,
So I walked outside, and then like the bus was about to leave, and we got in the bus. We finished the uh finished the tour.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
I
Another one like in
in Peru.
Paris. I hated Paris.
Um.
Like I don't care if any people judge me, but the first time wasn't fun. Um, it was like really cold. It was nasty. People getting
mm,
sick. Um, I didn't got sick because I was, and also I didn't have like enough warmth at all or anything, a lot of clothing
Enchanté,
to like cover
mademoiselle.
me up.
Ah
It was very
yes.
cold.
Mhm.
And then like when we like enter Paris, we were getting a taxi, and then like two couples just like walked up to us and it's like, hey, like something about I don't know, um, both of my parents were having conversation with both of them, and
Mhm.
then I said like, they said like, hey, can we have a ride? And then like in my head it's like, I don't want them in the car. No, it's gonna be so small. And it's like, yeah, you can. And it's like, why? You don't know these people. And then I feel like it was uncomfortable for me because like it
mm.
was very small, and we finally uh went to Paris, like the Eiffel Tower, and we didn't like actually we never saw the Eiffel Tower close. We only saw it far. Like the one
Mm.
time like we saw it, it was just like behind a building. Like I can saw the top, but I can we didn't saw it. You didn't saw the main entrance. We just like
Oh.
the taxi just like pulled over to like the area where the Alpha Tower is,
Mhm.
and then like my parents we drove to the hotel and stay there. So
Mm.
like I don't remember. I think I was like really like did not want to go out. I only remember like we only ate like some McDonald's foods. The only thing like we know, and
The only thing that's
we went,
familiar. Ah yes,
yes.
McDonald's
We
in Paris.
yes. Uh McDonald, like I don't know why, but like I went to the McDonald's and for some reason I thought it looked fancy and it's like, ooh, this place looks fancy.
Ooh,
Ooh,
fancy McDonald's. Mm.
yeah, like they had like those computers over there, like you can order it there and
Oh,
not going to the
it's
front
the
the front.
technology McDonald's. I've been to one
Yeah,
and only one, and they look so cool. But like, that's about
and I
it.
saw that it's like what. Like I saw it, it's like wow, France is like their technology's like McDonald's is cool. Literally, they had that from other McDonald's. I was like, oh wow, that looks like McDonald's is just so great in Paris. Didn't. It just looked gross. The bathroom looked gross.
Mm.
There was a lot of people's. It was like my food wasn't great.
Mm.
Uh, but I just like enjoying the place at the same time. There was dirty, like there was someone's mopping next to us. It wasn't even like great, and like garbage in the floor. It's like for me, I just thought like no, this McDonald looks great
You'd
still.
think they'd learn after
Um
the first Black Plague that they'd be a little cleaner, but you know, they can
um
do them, I guess, I suppose. Hmm. I bet there are cleaner parts and there are
um
dirtier parts though.
Mm.
Oh, also,
I don't really remember that
before
much in Paris,
before you
but
go on to your like next story, I
like
have a story about like chocolate, like you know how you're talking about your wine farm, your winery uh like kind of
yeah
walkthrough. I kind of went through, so in Peru, uh Peru is known for its like chocolate and stuff with like the cocoa beans, and so me and my cousins went to a museum with not it's not like a grand museum. It was like a kind of a walk-through kind of chocolate place. So I was expecting something like Willy Wonka type stuff. Mind you, I was like 7, 5. So I was expecting some like Willy Wonka type stuff. Like chocolate here, chocolate there. I want to taste some chocolate. That's the only reason I agreed to going on this like museum kind of trip thing. This like
Yeah.
whole thing. I was 5. I'm from the States. I don't know Spanish. All I can hear is just like their kind of enthusiasm of how they represent these chocolates and all this and all that. And so just like, oh, that sounds cool. I'm just gonna go and like look at all these weird like cocoa beans. There was this one cocoa bean that was the size of me. And it was fake, but it was the size of me, so I'm just like, whoa, that's a huge cocoa bean, man. That's a huge cocoa bean. I loved it, but at that point I was just there for the chocolate. So we went through like these 5 rooms of just like, hey, this is how cocoa beans were found. This is how we make them into chocolate. This is how the different kinds of chocolates are made. All that stuff, except in Spanish, and I couldn't understand a single thing. So at the end, I was expecting to get, a little bit, at least like a bar of chocolate or something, right? I got nothing. I had to walk through 5 rooms, not understanding anything. The highlight of my time was seeing like a me-sized cocoa bean. I wanted some chocolate. I never got any chocolate. I think maybe afterwards, since I was complaining, like, I wanted some chocolate. They got my hopes up. I wanted some chocolate. They got me, like, not really, like, a mint-sized chocolate. So, like, those peppermint kind of things?
Yeah.
There were like these thin mints of like chocolate, and they gave one to me because I think one of my cousins had one somewhere in her purse or something, and she just gave one to me, and I was like, oh, this isn't. It's minty though. I this is. I thought this was Peru. This is chocolate country, right? Chocolate. I want chocolate. Chocolate. I never got fulfilled my chocolate quota for that day. Actually, in Peru there are these like little stands of little shops like tiendas where they have like little shops where they have different like little snacks and stuff, like little chocolates, little bags of chips, sodas, Inca soda, Inca soda, Inca Cola. Here, in these little shops are my favorite kinds of chocolates. There's these triangulos and like sublimes, which is sublimes and triangles. These chocolates are the best. Every time I leave Peru, I just crave these so much because we get them like pretty often actually. Because one of my aunts is just like, oh, we should each get a chocolate after dinner. So we always do, and they're so good. They're so good. I After every dinner or like I don't know, it's if one of my cousins has like some money or something, they go to like a little shop down the street or something, and they get like, oh, can I get this or this, and then I go with them usually because I'm broke. I'm the little kid, the little tag along child from across the country from across the, like from the states. I tag along and they give me some chocolate, little leech that I am. I take some chocolate from them. So I have it, and it's the best chocolate that I've had ever. Triangulos and sublimes are the best thing that you could ever possibly get in one of those little stores in Peru. So if you ever go to Peru, that's get that better. I'm watching you get it.
Which is a probably because I might not be going there.
What do you mean? Might not be going there.
I don't know.
Probably
My parents just don't seem to like it.
not Peru.
Yeah, they don't seem to like Peru.
Why?
Mm.
Hmm
They have no reasoning.
They have no reasoning. Exactly, they have no reasoning. But if you ever have the chance to go to Peru, you get those things.
Mm.
Triángulos and sublimes. Sublimes are better than triángulos. But chocolate. Now I want some chocolate ice cream or something.
Man, I'm not gonna remember those names.
I will give you a list and I will write it down for
No.
you. These things,
No.
if you ever go to Peru, you will. You should. You should.
No.
So
I
good.
don't want to buy anything.
Broke.
Boomer.
Bro, hey, boomer.
Bro.
Broomer.
Broomer. Well, since when did I become a broomer? I'm no maid.
Broom.
But no,
Wow.
there's like many places I went to. I went to Rome, Barcelona, Paris,
Damn.
Italy, um, Britain.
Britain.
Ooh.
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 Uh, there's one place. I forgot what it was called, but all I know, like the popes lived there.
Ooh.
That's the only thing. I don't know. I kind of saw the Pope, but it was just mainly just like, like I didn't know who he is. I just like, who's that old guy?
Pope
Who's
Francis.
Just
that
like,
old guy in the corner over there?
he's like,
He's wearing a
I
weird
just saw
gown.
like, I just saw like people following him. It's like, who's that old guy? Like, who are people following
Who's that
him?
old that guy? Who's that old guy? Ah,
And
yes.
I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who that was, and I had like, that's like, my stepdad just like, that's the Pope. And it's like,
It's
oh,
like, oh, wait,
uh,
wait a second.
oh, oh, I didn't know
Who's
that.
that old guy in the corner
Um,
over there? Like, oh wait, that's the Pope. Okay. Oh
yeah,
shoot.
that's the only thing I remember from that.
Where was
Um,
that?
Rome. I remember like we went to like a restaurant, and
Mm.
like I think the only thing we ordered was pizza,
Ah,
and
yes,
we didn't finish.
pizza.
We didn't finish it because it was like I wanted pizza, and I thought it was gonna be like a small pizza or a slice. No, they just gave us a big ass pizza. I was like, I don't want this anymore, but
Like
I
a
ate it
full-on
anyways.
pizza. How?
Yeah,
No,
and
no,
then
no, no.
like
If you ask for a slice and you get a full pizza, you better accept that full pizza. Accept that full pizza. That's a full pizza right there. You can't
no,
just deny a full
I'm
pizza.
not accepting. No, no, I'm accepting the pizza.
Wait,
Like
your mom
the
stepped in the
restaurant.
pizza? Wait, that's all I heard. Your mom stepped in the pizza? I heard something.
No, I just like no. Um,
No.
in the restaurant like there was not a lot of people there at all. It was just only like my parents, me, and then like some random guy there, and
Mm.
like we're eating outside, and what else? Like I was just eating, and then I felt like both my parents and like the random guy like started having a conversation about something, and then like they brought me for some reason up. It's like, and it's like, oh look at this child. This child's eating pizza, and I'm just like, like,
This child is eating
my
pizza.
business. I don't know.
Mind your own business. I'm just
This is
eating
something about
pizza.
me. This is something about me, but they were talking in Spanish, so I didn't know what they were saying. But I heard my name and like some words I understand what they were saying. And
Yeah.
it was like me.
Good thing
So I was
pizza and
confused.
pizza in Spanish are the same thing.
Yes. Uh
Oh wait, Choicken, have you ever just gotten
Hmm.
what kind of foods are in like the Philippines then? Cuz I don't know anything about the Philippines.
Well, since it's been like uh the Philippines, it's more like it has some Mexican food. There's like Spanish, like chicharron and
Ooh,
lechon. But
lechon.
there's also other food that was adapted to be ours, like shu pao, which is a sort of dumpling filled meat, and
Oh.
street food, chocolate meat. where it doesn't taste like chocolate. It's like I've never even tried it before because it like I didn't want to eat it, but I think it's bitter. It goes great with rice and everything else that's Filipino food.
Wait, chocolate meat? Like
Yeah,
meat that's chocolate? Or meat
Oh
or
no,
yeah, I heard of that.
chocolate
Chocolate
meat.
with meat. Chocolate
And
meat.
what?
I heard it was good, but I never
No.
tried it because it sounded weird to me.
Yes, that does sound
Choc
weird. Don't eat that. Probably.
No, it's good. It's
Is
good
it?
to them.
It's good to them.
And then some
It's good for
bola bola,
them.
some bola bola.
Bola bola. What's that?
Uh, Filipino meatballs.
Oh,
Mm,
interesting.
what else?
Oh, on the
Uh,
in the streets of like Peru, there's like a ton of little shops. It's so cool. Usually you can find some like cooked quail eggs. Just randomly, you get like a
Yeah.
bag of just like I don't know, 5, 6 quail eggs, and they salt them for you, and you just get a toothpick and just eat them. Just like like if you go to a carnival and you get like popcorn, it's exactly like that except for
Yeah.
quail eggs, and it's so good.
oh, it's like
Ooh.
balut.
Oh my god, wait. I remember a story. He
Ooh,
finished.
no, I'm good. Yeah, go.
Oh, okay.
Balut.
So I remember like a story in Italy. I forgot. So I forgot what it's called, but like the big fountain with like the all I
Big
think of
fountain.
Greek gods. I don't. Yeah,
Italy,
the
big
Greek,
fountain.
Greek
the
gods.
Italy fountain. Oh my god.
Let me look it up.
I remember my teacher told me this, but like I
I'll look it
forgot
up
what
while
it's
you're
called.
doing that.
Okay, so I remember like we're like taking pictures, and this like random person just like I want to like ask him like, "Hey, you take a picture of us?" And it's like, "Sure." Ask that to take a picture of us, and then like he asks us for money, and then after that like it was getting weird. It was like, "Why he's asking us for money?" Kind of weird and kind of sketchy. And then after like they gave him the money, I, and then we took a picture with ourselves, and
Mhm.
then my mom was like looking around. She saw a person like giving out bags, and looked suspicious more because those bags had brands like I know, and they
Oh.
cost more than that. And I was like, that looks more sketchy. Just like they have Gucci bags for
Mm.
some reason,
God.
and
Just
like
like
other brands I
randomly.
don't know their names.
Oh, was it
Yeah,
the
and
Trevi
then like
fountain? The Trevi
yes, it
fountain?
was that.
Yeah.
Yes,
There we go.
and um God, my mom got scammed like 3 times,
Oh no.
getting 2 bags, and then like we're walking back home. She saw another shop with bags. She bought it,
Mm.
and then like uh, I looked at the bags, and I just like, wait, honestly, these bags looks like more expensive
Mm.
because they have the logo. I searched up the logos what they look like, and it's like that don't look like the bag. That looks fake.
A knockoff. Were they
Yeah,
knockoffs? Ooh.
yes they were.
Like
Good eye.
handbags,
They
like purses? Like
purses.
oh, like
They're,
purses. Oh
they were actually
no.
knockoffs of
Oh.
purses.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I remember a thing. So in Peru, I think it was a mall kind of thing, and they had this one store called like, Calvin Klein. I thought cuz I've never seen the spelling for Calvin Klein. I thought it was spelled wrong, and I thought it was like a knockoff kind of thing, like a knockoff kind of store. I never saw the spelling, and I until then I was just like, that's a knockoff store. It doesn't look right. The spelling doesn't. It's not right. It's not right. So I kept telling my cousin that, and she was like, no, that's it. And I'm just like, no, it's not it, cause that spelling, it's not right. It's a knockoff, isn't it? And she was like, no, that's it. And she looked up the spelling of Calvin Klein, and I was proven wrong. And I stayed quiet for the rest of the day that day because I did not know what I was saying anymore. I was just, I thought so hard about it, and I thought it was a ripoff or like a knockoff type store or something, cause it it displayed like Calvin Klein. I thought it's like Calvin Klein. It's not Calvin Klein. I'm smarter than all of you. I know it's a ripoff. I know it's a knockoff. Don't go there. But no, it was actually it was a store. It was actually a normal store, like as you would expect, but I just thought it was a knockoff because the spelling was weird. Until then, I didn't know it was spelled weird, but I never. This is what I've learned. I've never trusted my spelling. You guys should know I'm not a good speller by any means.
I know.
I can't spell
Yeah,
for
none of us
anything.
are.
I can't spell for anything.
I went to Texas. I don't know why. I went to Texas.
Texas.
I don't know. I just
Whoa.
imagine. I don't know. Like when I'm like saying that, I just like think of like a eagle passing by, and
Ah,
like American
yes.
flag in the background. It's like Texas.
No, it's more like a
I don't.
cowboy thing.
Oh yeah.
America.
Oh my
Texas.
God. Have you went to like I forgot what it was called, but it was like something Texas. Then under it was like something, but like it's the same thing as Chuck E. Cheese or like any restaurants
Oh,
of
that was
that,
my
but like
childhood.
as Texas.
What?
I never went there. It was weird. Uh, but we went to a Chuck E. Cheese before. I didn't. It was very weird for me. I stole someone's I stole candies from my birthday party. I did. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. No, I don't care. I robbed some little kids, getting their candies.
Oh
I
my god.
I I, I hide one little girl candy bag
Oh my
like
god.
behind a game. I hide it and I just like left. Um Chuck E. Cheese was there, like Chucky was there, and I just like whispered to his ears and so like just saying like I will trap you with my rat trap. And it's just like I don't know. I just like said
I'm
that to
gonna
him.
catch you
And then
one
it's like
day. I shall catch you
I'm gonna catch you one
eventually.
day.
Eventually, I'll get
And I'll
you.
catch you one day.
My God.
And catch
My
you.
God, seriously.
With a
The
rat
first time
trap,
I
And
it
went
will
to
be
also
Chuck
like
so
E. Cheese,
easy.
someone stole all my coins.
Oh
oh
my god.
no.
You know those ticket machines where they like
I
blow a ton of tickets at you and like those weird ticket machines and
yes.
like you waste all your coins trying to grab stuff? I did that constantly and that's all I did. Oh, and
Wow.
also those what are those arcade machines where you the claw? Those claw machines?
Yeah.
I wasted all my money, well, all my coins and tokens on those things. But you know
Oh
what?
my.
I got many Twizzlers that day. I hate Twizzlers.
Yes.
I hate
Oh.
Twizzlers with a passion.
Mhm.
Oh
I was
no.
like, oh yes. I was about to say like, oh yes, Twizzlers are the best, and then like you said you hate them. It's like,
I hate
never mind.
Twizzlers. Like, oh,
Why you
never mind.
gay? Wait, why you hating Twizzlers?
Cause I had so many at one point that I just threw up and it ruined it for me.
You're not supposed to eat them all at once.
I hated them so much. They taste so bad. No, by all means, if I ever get any Twizzlers, you're getting all of my Twizzlers. I hate Twizzlers with a
Getting
passion. I hate
yeah.
licorice. I hate black licorice. I hate red licorice. I hate Twizzlers. I hate all of it. No. Mm.
I'm just like sitting there, like
I
me
need
sitting down,
sweet
just having
candies.
Twizzlers, like numbing all the Twizzlers.
And then
I
I'm
don't
over
know. I
here
just
just
imagine.
like, no, 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 no. I need sweet
Also,
candies, not like
yeah.
weird candies. No, no, no,
Okay.
no,
I was I will say this: Chuck E. Cheese is a scam because you know why? Because the prizes are fucking scams. They're scams. Like they rip you off.
We know
Let's
this.
say you have um like 300. They scam you. They just give you like a little toy or a sunglasses. I
Oh my
have
God,
one
with
of
a
them.
slinky.
Oh yeah. They give us Jolly
I
Ranchers
got a
for like
sun.
coins. I'm just like, bruh.
They they gave me like two sunglasses. One like I barely don't even see anything. One like they're not even like actual glasses. They're like one of those I don't know. It's not like glasses. It's just like you just can't see in it.
Oh,
It
really?
just make you look cool. I don't. There's like line like I don't know how to explain it, but like, and I had a
Same.
picture. And I had a picture. It can be explained, but
Huh.
I don't know how to describe it. But it was just
Disgusting.
yes.
I know what you're talking about.
What's that sound? Ow, my ears.
I remember like um the play ball. Literally, you go in there, you're gonna get sick no matter what.
What?
Just put everyone there. You're getting get sick in there.
What? In what?
Have you ever saw like the bottom or the ball pit? It's disgusting.
What
It's
ball
just
pit?
the ball pit from Chuck E. Cheese.
No,
It's
there's no ball
disgusting.
pit.
I've never seen a ball pit in Chuck E. Cheese.
There is a ball pit.
My Chuck E. Cheese doesn't have a ball pit.
Oh, I went to one.
I've
And like they
never
had a
seen a
ball
ball
pit.
pit.
It's
Ball pits are
disgusting.
disgusting.
Oh, yes.
Like there's like some kids are like stealing balls and it's like in front of me there's like stealing balls and I was like what? Confused. There was not even a ball pit anymore. It was just like some balls and some balls. Just like I think there was like only like 10 of them in there. And I was
Only
like very
10?
like
Just like,
why?
that's a sad ball pit right there. Just like 10
And then
balls.
like yeah. And then like I went to like the tube area. It was disgusting more because someone actually like
Oh.
shit in the
What the
fucking the tunnels. It's disgusting.
Oh,
And like
no. Oh, my God, no.
and then like one kid like said to me, he's like, "Hey, don't go over like that tunnel over there, cause someone throw it up." It's like,
Ooh.
ew, disgusting, ew,
Oh,
disgusting. So I'm
no. Oh,
throwing
my
up
gosh.
there.
Oh, my gosh.
Ugh.
I remember in like one of those Mickey McDonald's playhouses, you know those things?
Yeah.
They in one of those slides, one of the kids, I was in the age where I could actually play in them. So one of the kids, I saw this happen. I actually saw this happen. There was this one kid, I think it was like 6 or something, and uh he didn't have a diaper on. Um surprise
Mm.
surprise, he pooped his pants. And he slid down the slide with poop,
Ugh.
and the
Uh,
entire slide was
uh,
smeared. Oh my god. I was right behind him.
disgusting.
I saw this happen. I did not go down that slide. I did not go down that slide. I saw this happen, the smearing. Oh
Oh my god.
no. That scarred me. I
Okay,
never went down another McDonald's
I
slide ever again. Oh
I went
no.
to okay.
The stuff
Uh,
that happens
I have a
there.
story. I
Yeah.
have a story for the McDonald's like play area.
Yeah.
I met two people like they were cool. One of them gave me a juice box. I accepted that and that was cool. Um, we were playing some imagination area. I don't know, it was a kingdom. And then like there was a
Mhm.
little kid who was like wanting to go like into the slide, but we
Mhm.
were guarding it. It was like I don't know, I don't remember what it was, but the slide was like something. And a little kid wanted to go and like both of us like no, don't go. And we were just screaming at him like, no, don't go. And he just like after that he like started crying and then like um he just started crying and I just hear my mom like we're about to leave and it's like, oh shoot, I'm leaving. See you out. And I just like, went in the slide and just like trying to look I try to look cool. But like there was like a left turn. So I just like hurt my back and it's like ow. I just made a weird sound and I just like at that I remember like someone tried to I remember like someone stole my shoes. I'm not kidding, someone
Oh.
stole my shoes.
I was always
It's
worried of
like
that
why?
happening, so
And
I
then at
never
that
left my shoes there. I was always worried of that happening. I'm just like, no, I don't want my shoes being stolen. So I always left my shoes with my parents. I'm just like, nah,
They're
I'm
not worth
smart.
stealing.
wait,
I'm
but
smart.
like they they didn't took my socks for some reason. It was weird. And another time like they took my socks instead. For some reason, someone wanted my socks.
What?
So like, um, back in the McDonald's story, they stole my shoes. So like, I decided like, you know what? I'm stealing someone else's shoes. and I grabbed someone else's shoes. They're not my size, so I just like walk with them, and they were kind of tiny. I was just like trying out some different other kids' shoes, like
Oh
ah,
my
looks like
god.
this looks nice. And I found one was like a glowing up shoes, and like oh, I'm keeping this one.
Oh my gosh, did your parents notice?
No.
Did
Oh
you
god,
go
you
home with
actual
them?
gremlin.
Did you go home with them? Wait, did you go home with
Yes.
them? Oh my god.
Yes. I
It's
look
a
very
chain.
cool, and
Oh my
at
god.
school I was at school I was the cool kid wearing having glowed up shoes, and
Stolen
then they
glowing
asked
up
me
shoes.
yeah, and then at that one of the teacher asked me to take them off because there was one kid who had epilepsy, so it
Oh.
suctioned me, and it
Oh
was like
no.
dang, I thought I couldn't wear them.
Epilepsy. Oh shoot. Oh. I haven't now I'm realizing it. Yeah, those shoes. Huh. Dang, I didn't even realize that.
Yes.
Huh. They
It's a
would be able to
weapon.
wear it's a weapon. Just show up
It's a
one day just
weapon.
like this is
Just
so
like just imagine just like going to a person who had epilepsy, just like, hey, turn them on. It's like
starts
started
to
dancing out of them. It's like, yeah.
starts to break dance just like yes. Ha ha, weapon. Mwah. Beats you. Ha ha. Laughs in his face just like
And
has a
then that's like
seizure.
like the guy just
Oh no! Oh no! Has a seizure. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my
And then
god.
like, yeah, I won. I won the dance.
Those light up shoes are a weapon. Oh no. They're just gonna ban anything that lights up now. Great. Oh my.
Oh, yeah. I had the Texas story. I didn't sit. I didn't said it mainly because like you were like talking about like McDonald's or something.
Oh
You're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about McDonald's. So Texas, it was fun, but at the same time hot.
Oh yes.
I
Desert.
wanted to go home. I just kept texting my mom like, "Can I go home?" multiple times, even though I did not went outside at all,
Yeah.
mainly because like there was no one I know in Texas, and also we didn't like went anywhere, so I was always home. And also, looking back, I was disgusted. I was like a gremlin actually because like I didn't took showers. I didn't
Oh
took
my
showers the
god.
days. I just stayed home. I didn't took showers. Like I take showers like on 1 week, and then like don't take a shower like the rest of the day,
Oh
and it's
no.
like disgusting. And then like one time, I didn't take a shower, and um like they
Mm.
just like my cousins decided like let's go to an aquarium, and I was like okay. I didn't take a shower, and it's like you know what, I'm gonna go. And then after that, just like some reason they're smelling. It's like what is that
Oh
smell? And it's
no.
like so I decided to like you know what, I'm not gonna go. I'm feeling kind of sick right now. It's like no, I wasn't sick. I was just disgusting. And like I was
Oh
sitting in the car. It was
no.
also hot. The car was hot. The car was hot. There was like some air conditioning. It wasn't like in high. It wasn't really
Mm.
cold. It was just like in like a little bit. So like it was like hot in the car a little
Yeah.
bit. After that finally came back.
Mhm.
And then like one of my cousins just asked me, he's like, "Can you just take a shower?" And it's like, "Sure."
Like
Then I
please
took a
take a
shower.
shower. Like please take a shower.
And I took a shower in the wrong bath, mainly because my cousin was cleaning the bathroom and mainly the entire house. But like
uh
one bathroom had bleach, like she was I don't know bleach. No. I don't know what it was. Like she used something to clean the bathroom,
mhm.
products. But I went to the bathroom, had like the bathroom had like products and she was using to clean the
Mhm.
bathroom. I used that,
Yeah.
and my eyes started burning,
Oh no.
and like
Oh no.
and
Oh child
I like get out of the
no.
bathroom.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Uh and then like I finished off, my eyes was like just watering, And then like my cousin saw me. He's like, "Are you okay?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." Like my eyes were not even open; they were just like closed. But I just like tearing up. It's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." It's just I just lied to her. And it's like the shower was really great and it put me in emotions. It really did. And then like later she told me it's like, "Do you went to the bathroom and I was cleaning it?" And it's like, "Yeah." And it's like, "You're not supposed to be there." And then like, and then she asked me like, "So your eyes was burning?" It's like, "Yeah." And it's like, "You shouldn't told me."
Why
And
didn't
then
you tell her?
I don't know. I
Oh
don't
my
remember
god.
why.
Okay.
Um,
Oh my god. So you had
and
burning
another
eyes.
time,
Wait for you didn't tell her? Why?
no, another time, it was like 2 months ago. I went to
Mm,
Texas to meet them again.
yeah.
It was fun. Um, I asked her like to give me like something like what I'd like, but she couldn't find it anywhere. So she
Mm.
just gave me like um $5 um color pencils and a sketchbook. It was only costs um two it's like $2
Mm.
and 99 cents. That's
Ah.
great.
Yes.
And I tried the sketchbook. Wasn't great because the the feeling of the paper is
Ah.
I didn't like it. I
It
used the
wasn't right.
pencils. Yeah, it wasn't the paper wasn't right. I didn't like it. And the
Mm.
pencils, they're honestly awful because like they were $5 and they were not good. I tried them and
Mm.
didn't really it didn't like show up the colors. There was a lot of different types of colors, but the colors are really like really light and you have to like really I pressed down to actually show the colors and it still didn't work. It just like ruined it.
Mm.
Like
Ah.
yeah, it wasn't great.
Not
So I just
great.
and also she gave me like markers. I think I don't know it was my cousins or not. I don't know if it was my little cousins or not. Maybe
Mhm.
I stole them, but I just left it. No,
Maybe
I
I stole them.
no.
I don't
I left
know.
the
Yes.
yeah, and then like when I was like about to leave, I just like left the colored pencils because I don't want them. So I just
Mhm.
like left it in their room, and then like just left.
Yeah.
Um, Oh yeah, and also like my cousin said like we're gonna go to like New Mexico and it's like okay and I text like my friend and said like we're going to like for me I did not know there was a country called New Mexico. I thought she like sent that as like a whole because like she said we're going to a hotel and like she also said like we're going to New Mexico. So I was like okay. I text my friends like hey we're gonna go to New Mexico. Not like it's not called New Mexico. It's just a hotel called New Mexico. And it's like, and like, um, they text me like so confused, and it's like, do you know? And it's like, what? And it's like New Mexico. And it's like, no, I just know it's a hotel. And that's like, God, we only it took us like 1 day to go over there,
Mm.
and when we
Yeah.
went there, there was a lot of like, um military oh my god surgeons
Service.
yeah servants and I was like just like
Service.
why there's a lot and I realized
Servants.
servants
Wait a
yeah
second.
Service.
Servants. Service. Oh, military
that
service. Oh, okay. Okay. Continue.
service and I was very confused it was a lot like there was a lot of them and then
Yeah.
like me over here like I just had my sketchbook and I just like started drawing it's like huh
Mm.
I just thought like, but like it was kind of awkward because like I'm like, because I was drawing something wasn't like really great. It didn't have like a lot of nudity. It was just someone. I don't know. It was not
Mm.
like I don't know how to explain it, but like it was just like uh I don't know naked parts because anatomy. Me trying to learn.
Mm.
Um, that's all.
Nakey.
Um.
Nakey.
Nikki
Ugh.
or ha 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 ha
Nakey. Nakey.
funny.
Be quiet. Please be quiet.
Continue. Continue.
Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Like also, one of them looked cool. I want to like ask him because I don't know for what. It was like something, and then like I thought like maybe one of them had TikTok, because I don't know. Seeing the TikTok in YouTube, seeing the military people's doing TikTok, and I'm just like,
Mm.
thank you.
God, they do that.
They do?
I don't know.
Are they? They're allowed to do
Maybe.
that? I'm not sure if they're allowed to do that. Ooh.
Uh, I don't know. Um,
Other than that, yeah.
uh, like we're like going to the rooms and like getting. We're just like sitting down, and then after that we decided like get some food. We
Yeah.
got food. It was like next to like the hotel.
Yeah.
We got food, and the only thing I got was um string cheese. They're the best string cheese with like
God.
um
String cheese.
String cheese.
String
no, it wasn't
cheese.
like I forgot what they're called, but inside was like melted cheese, and the outside was like a crust. I don't know what it was called, but like it was one of those, and then they were good, and I liked them. Um,
Yeah.
the only thing I drank was water. I don't know.
Ah, yes, water. Mm.
And then
Delicious.
and then like I was like and then I went to the bathroom, and there was nobody there, so I decided like just um to call my friends in a Discord call. So I was just like mainly talking to them, just like I don't know, I don't even know what I was doing there. So I was just like hanging out, and it's like Roblox something something, and then after that it's like
Roblox.
he, and then one of them asks like, are you out of bathrooms? Like, yeah, I am. He's like, no, this is. And I said like, this isn't my bathroom. Even though there's a child I don't know what that is, but the child thing for putting diapers. And
Eh.
Ah, yes.
and also um also like the bathroom was like there was no one in there, so I was just yelling. And
Mm.
then, like I got out of the bathroom, and also the front bathroom is like saying like boys and girls. It just had like the boy one. It just had like a football and the for the sign, and for the girls it was just a cheerleader. And I was like, ah yes, that's I don't know.
Oh wait,
That
you
was very
you cut
good.
out there a little bit.
It's like,
What'd you
those are
say?
the
Oh.
genders.
Ah, yes.
uh, the front of the bathroom. It was like but it like for the boys it just had like a football person, and for the girls it's just like a cheerleader, and it's like yeah. and i just and I just like went back,
Ah, yes. So
and
many sports,
like
definitely.
yeah, and I went back, and then like my some reason like my little cousin was like, and like they brought up like a little bit like of gender for some reason, and I was like very confused, like kind of confused, but I like okay, but I'm just gonna eat my string cheese. And then
I
I
want my
finished
string cheese.
string cheese.
It's my
And
string
then after that,
cheese.
like string cheese. And I finished it. We went back to the hotel.
Mm.
We after like we fall asleep. We woke up, and then like we decided to like let's go back home because we were only gonna stay there for one day. I
Mm.
don't know why,
Yeah.
and we did. We went back home. Um, First we got food and a Burger King.
Ah, Burger King.
Oh wait, no, not
Hey.
Burger King. Not a
Oh.
Burger King. McDonald's.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
I want to say this. Um, like we when we got our food, we sat down, and next to us there was a family. But I'm proud of this, and I love this so much. The guy next to us was wearing a Vocaloid shirt, and I was like, yes.
A Vocaloid
What?
Yes.
shirt. A Vocaloid
Oh.
shirt. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Like yes.
Just like
I want to say thank you so much for appreciating for Vocaloids. Like I want to, I'm not kidding. I saw it and I was like very happy to that just seeing that.
yes.
And then I just texted my friend and it's like there's someone had Vocaloid shirt next to me. It's so cool.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Vocaloid.
Oh my god.
You
it
got
was,
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
yeah, it was Hakune Miku.
Oh yeah. The well-known one, of course. Yes.
The blue-haired one.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Um,
Ooh, ooh.
and then
Here's that.
and then we went home and like there was a police dog and like mainly we were just like searching the
Pet.
vehicle or like yeah. And
Mm.
like we finally went home. Oh yeah, there was like one part like my little cousin for some reason he was like saying like the like
Mm.
I didn't know what he was saying. I just all I heard is like something about like a wall. It's like why I'm hearing a wall, like why like I'm hearing like someone saying wall for some reason and saying like I don't know. And then I turn my cousin and he's saying like we're gonna build that wall, make America great again. And it's like why? And it's like how do you even know that?
Like
And he's like
how?
looked at me. And I just looked at him. It's like why?
Just
He stops
why?
and then like after like a minute later he did it again and it's like
Why?
fam like I don't know like fam
Oh,
saying
oh,
that
oh, wait, wait,
and
wait,
he
wait,
and then
wait,
like
wait.
Recording?
Uh, an hour and 42 minutes. Oh my
And it's
god.
mostly Doodles talking.
Doodles, end this one and then we'll end the recording, okay? End this story, alright? Bloop.
okay
Yeah. Go.
We'll continue on.
Yeah, continue. Go on.
oh okay
Go, go.
I was like very confused like can you not like sing the song and then like he stops and then he just like kept going and he's like saying that in front of me. It's like wow you're mocking me then okay and like I just went back what I was doing mainly on my like just looking I don't know on my phone
Mm,
and
yeah.
and then like um another time like at the house
Mm-hmm.
and like he did it again and like he looked at me he just like saying like build that wall make America great again and I just like he just looked at me and it's like and I just like oh wow
Oh,
like
wow.
we get like it's like it's like me gonna stand up for this it's like fam we're gonna have a fight today
We gonna fight,
and
man.
it's
We gonna
like
fight. We gonna fight. Hell yeah. Woo. Oh my god.
uh
Well, is that it for your story? Or no, is there more?
uh like yeah that's all of it.
Are you sure? Okay. Well, I think that ends it for today. We went off on a whole tangent with a ton of different kinds of things all over the world, man. I think this is really good talk. I think that ends it for today. Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Make sure to subscribe. Check out our Instagram. Go to subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit the bell. Yeah. See ya.
And also and also make sure to go on Discord. I don't know. Do we have even a Discord?
We
Or-
did.
We do. Yeah, we have a Discord. Orange, our editor. He'll put in everything. Don't worry. It'll be in all the description. It'll be in the description. Make sure to subscribe. Check out our Instagram. All that. See ya. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye Orange. Bye Orange. Bye everyone.
Good. Good luck, Orange. This will be fun to edit, right? Good luck.
Good luck Orange.